go crazy. I go crazy. I go crazy. Anyway, that's done.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today it's a little bit different. Not really different. I've done a car talk before, but I've never like done it with someone in the car with me. So as you can see, I'm with Luthando. You guys met him in my first vlog when we were at the radio station. Yeah, he was the one taking the little videos of me, and then he was dancing as well, entertaining us.
Yes.
But yeah, Luthando and I today are gonna kind of like discuss something that's quite touchy and controversial. So he said I should give like a disclaimer.
Yes.
That anything expressed here is our opinions. It's not factual, it's not like anything set in stone. It is our opinions, so please don't take anything to heart if we do say things that are offensive. We do apologize in advance if anything we say is offensive or if anything is kind of like touchy. Also, if the video starts getting a bit dark or weird or something, just do keep in mind that I am driving and this is a car talk, so lighting changes a little and all of that, and I do apologize for that. So just a little background history. Luthando and I met last year. Was it February or April?
It was February.
We met at the Bay TV presenter search, and then we just became friends, I guess, from there. And then I didn't know that he was gonna come to Madiba's radio, and then he came to Madiba's radio, and then it was just like, I guess we're friends for life now.
Right? Yeah.
Basically. So from there, we've gotten to know each other quite a bit, and we've become quite close friends, and he is one of the most honest friends I have. It's actually annoying sometimes. Like right now, before this video actually, he was asking me, are people not gonna tell that your car is dirty? I'm just like, are you serious? Like, he tells me every single day that my car is dirty, and I'm just like,
you know what?
wow.
I feel like, guys, can you please tell her car is dirty? Maybe she'll actually watch it.
It's really not dirty. Like, it's really not dirty. Also, I don't have the funds to go to a car wash, and I don't really have that much time to wash my car. Like, it's really not dirty. Like, it's tidy. It's just a little bit dusty in some parts. Like, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's besides the point anyway. Luthando is the most honest friend that I have, honestly, and I really do appreciate that, which is great.
You know, I don't give many opportunities. You should talk, girl. Tell me.
What? Have I never told you that?
Like, wow, this is wow.
So, speaking about honesty, Luthando has, I don't know when you actually told me, but you told me, or did I find out?
I told you. We've been through this. I told you.
Okay.
I know for some reason you want to believe that you're psychic and you just found this out.
I really think I found out. I don't think you told me. But Luthando was honest enough to come out and tell me about his life, something that's quite like, it's a private thing for most people, and I was really appreciative that he told me, even though I would have found out anyway, like whatever.
How?
What do you mean how? What do you mean how? So yeah, Luthando told me that he is bisexual. That's how you say it, right? He's bisexual, and I don't know if he thought that I'd feel some type of way. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if he felt that I was gonna feel some type of way about it, but I honestly didn't. Like, it's not something that bothers me, and I know that a lot of people will be like, yeah, but you're like a Christian, whatever, it should bother you, it's not like a right thing or whatever. But I don't know, I just feel like as his friend, it's not my place to judge him. A, B, sexuality is not like a choice that you just like wake up and like, you know what, let me be bisexual today, let me be gay today, you know what, let me try being lesbian. It's not like a choice that you make. So I feel like it's not on me to like condemn him for being the way he is. And there goes my okay, so as I was saying, it's just like a case of me not wanting to A, be a bad friend, also B, just be a bad person in general, because there's really no need for me to be a judgy person when it's something that you really can't help. And I feel like it's just like a terrible situation, because you fight a battle of being a Christian and be trying to also be like an understanding person as well. But I feel like I'm like, even I shouldn't even be the one that's like in this time or space of trying to decipher my feelings and everything. Like, I feel like you go through it more than like anyone else. And I don't know, like, how do you feel? Like, did you tell your parents firstly?
No, because I feel like in black families, you don't really have those conversations. It's an awkward. For one, we don't even have that conversation of the sexuality conversation, just situations where we're told about there's different types of people in terms of sexuality. So you're just born with the assumption that you're straight. And so I haven't had that conversation with my family. I feel like my sister knows, and she knows, not because we had a conversation, but I feel like when you live with your sibling, like, you know, certain things just pop up, and I've never really hidden it. But and people always assume that because you're not feminine, that perhaps you're hiding it. And it's not a secret. It's just, I don't feel that it's that important. I'm not gonna say, hi, my name is Luthando and I'm bisexual. Straight people don't do that, so I don't feel the need to do that either. So no, it hasn't been a conversation, but I feel at some point it will pop up. But I feel like I'll have that conversation with my parents when I feel I'm at a point where I'm ready to share my dating life with them. Because regardless, even if I was straight, I wouldn't share that up until I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I want to get married, or at some point you need to be involved in my relationship. But for now, it's like, no, it's none of your business.
But now, before I get to the whole Christianity and religion and faith and all of that stuff, I'm trying to like figure out also, how did you know though? Like, how did you figure out that you are bisexual or that you're gay or lesbian? Like, how do you know?
It's the same way that it works with straight people.
What do you mean?
That's, how do you know that you're straight? You know, just by being attracted to someone. It's not it's not like some intricate process that you go through. You just see someone, you're like, I'm attracted to you. And it just happens that for gay people and for bisexual people, it just happens to be someone of the same sex. So it's just a matter, I think for
me, like, what confuses me is like, when you're bisexual, you're attracted to both females and males. Like, for me, like, how do you get to that point where you know that, okay, I like this person, and then I see like a male, let's say, and I also like that, but like I'm attracted. Like,
let's start with the fact that sexuality is pretty fluid. Like, generally people are fluid. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean that at some point in your life there might come a point where you might be attracted to a woman, but that don't necessarily mean that you are now lesbian or you are now bisexual. Maybe it might be that one person, maybe there are qualities about them that you find attractive, but they just happen to be a woman. So sexuality in itself is fluid, but we try to always keep it in line by, no, you're straight and that is it. So with being bisexual, it's not a matter of you more attracted to women, more attracted to men. So you're attracted to both, and it's just a matter of, you know what? Okay, let me tell you the process for me. Process is, in the back of your head, you always know. But the issue was with me that I was like, okay, this is not important to, because I was attracted to women too. I was like, I didn't give it much mind. Like, it didn't matter to me. Up until it got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm grown now. It's time for me to just be honest with myself and just figure out, okay, what's happening. And so it was just a matter. It wasn't a matter of me discovering my sexuality. It's just a matter of me accepting it and just being like, okay, this is it. It's okay. I could have taken the easy route out and just been like, I'm attracted to women, so I'll just stick to women and that's it.
But then you would have been unhappy though.
Exactly. So I was just like, let me just embrace both. If I happen to like a woman today, I'll go with the woman. If tomorrow it's a guy, I'll go with the guy. It's not that big of a deal. As long as I'm happy.
But now, okay, I don't want this to sound bad, but now omnye umntu would say that you're basically choosing your own happiness over your faith, basically. Because in the Bible, okay, I don't want to say blatantly, but it does say, it literally does say that homosexuality is wrong. It's a sin. So now, someone would basically say that you are sinning. You're going against everything that you believe in.
You know the issue with Christianity, in as much as I fully understand and I'm fully aware of what Christianity, the religion or the Bible says about homosexuals, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It just happens that I became a Christian before I could come to the full realization of my sexuality. So in that position, at that point, for me, it didn't matter, but I was bi or whatever, because I was first a Christian before I was that. I went to the church at like 12 years old. At that point, at 12 years old, I was not even interested in dating to begin with, let alone discovering, but now there are these sexualities and that. So for me, when I did discover it, it wasn't, yes, it became a problem because the Bible is against it, but it wasn't a deal breaker for me, because I was just like, reality is we're all sinners, and we're all saved by grace. And I feel like the number one thing that the Bible teaches is, even God, the number one thing he teaches, or number one thing that he gave humans, in fact, is the freedom of choice. And it was like, I put before you life and death, so you choose. So what I dislike about the church is only that they don't give you that change. So they don't give you that freedom to actually allow yourself to discover sexuality and come to a point where you can make a decision for yourself if you want to pursue it or you want to live like that or not. And I feel like we should all have that freedom. It's the same thing as, for instance, in the church, you find it so often that people who are drug users, and I expect to just get over it the minute they get saved, but you should just stop. And that's not how life works. You don't just stop doing things. It becomes a process. It's like you can't just stop an addiction. That's not how it works. In the same sense, with the sexuality, you can't just stop, just like, okay, I'm just gonna stop. Because that's my unhappiness is being compromised, and I feel like that's not the message of Christ. I should be unhappy and be living in torture. So rather, I feel like they should be approaching everything with love and with care and being sincere, or being considerate to other people's situations. Because I feel like because a bulk of the church is straight, so they can't relate to that struggle, so they're insensitive to it.
But also I feel like it's not even just about the bulk of the church being straight. I think there are plenty of people in the church who aren't straight, but because of like the whole stigma around like homosexuality and bisexuality and sexuality as a whole, I think a lot of people are afraid to come out as well, because they're afraid that they're going to be like shunned or like outcast, or they're going to be judged like heavily, which is not what the message of the church is essentially.
If you don't like or want a certain portion of someone's life, then just stay out of it and don't focus on it. Because as people, we're multifaceted and there are many things which make us who we are. So just focus on all the other things that you like about them and leave that one part out. So I feel like, man. So guys, if you liked her video, please do subscribe on the channel or comment down below and give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you want to talk about anything that might interest you, please feel free to DM her on social media or drop a comment down below. So till next time.